Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader and in this video we are taking a look at Nvidia stock price action. And let's talk about, are we still bearish or is this a good time to buy Nvidia here? Let's talk about all of that in this video through the lens of technicals, but before going further, as always, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. So Nvidia technically hasn't regained above $184 level. That's the zone. As long as we stay below it, our overall structure is going to stay negative, and that is still the case. We are still bearish. I'll show you on my tools as well. Some tools are already on as usual. This is another one, and you can see that structure on that is still red. I just turned it on. So we became bearish at this zone of 201 this time, and then thereafter we are still bearish. You can see we are still in the red structure over there on Nvidia, so nothing has changed. Okay, and we are still rejecting at 184, which has been a critical line of breakout. Only above that will give us some strength to the upside. Similarly, on the hourly interval, we are just rebounding. Let's turn on that tool again. We are still below the cloud. Yes, we are seeing some green candles here, but they are just rebound right now. We are still below the cloud, and so our bias is right now into the rebound only. So for example, back over here, we had this rebound green structures all the way till the cloud only. We did have a breakouts as well, but then we became red again there. So but technically our horizon below the cloud, if we see green candles, is only for a rebound, right? So and above the cloud is very close to that 184 as well. So from where we are, both things needs to add in confluence, right? And cloud will help you just to understand all of that. Now for the day trade as well, Nvidia got up in the pre-market, and let's turn it on again, and you can see we had a good above the cloud run up in the pre-market. So if you took a pre-market trade, which I don't really recommend unless you are very experienced, but that was the thing, we were bullish. But should you buy here when the market opened? Well, structure turned red over here. No, you shouldn't. We retraced back all the way to the cloud, but we are still in the red structure here. Nothing has changed. We are still negative. So it's right now there is no confirmation of buying Nvidia here. Eventually for the day, like from where the price action is, my tools will tell you automatically when is the good time to buy. But that's the case right now on Nvidia. So the rebound happened in the pre-market. Market opened. Right now it's selling off because until 184 we never got above the cloud, and also until 184 overall structure is still negative. As I just showed you on the daily interval, daily interval is the measurement of overall structure, and as I just showed you earlier as well, we are still negative on the overall structure. So nothing has changed. If you need access to these tools, check out the details in the description of this video. Okay, now from here on, what can we be expecting? Now, there are a couple of things, definitely important one. Nvidia has left a demand zone forming over here. The only problem is that this alone would not help. Okay, it's helpful enough to push into the rebound continuation, which we did get until 184, but it it itself doesn't make Nvidia overall bullish. It's a start is what we can look at as. However, if in the coming days, and it may take some days, if Nvidia can stabilize here and start to retest 184, then we will most likely see a breakout, and that can turn it around. If Nvidia struggles for around a week again and stays below 184, most likely we will be continuing to go lower, maybe testing 200 days moving average as well, but level by level is what we'll keep a track of. So right now, today, let's see what Nvidia does. If it closes strong, so far structure remains bearish, and also just use the tools for trading and everything. That will just take away all of your questions, right? And so yeah, Nvidia is still technically, guys, in the bearish structure. Even on the weekly interval, we do have the break of structure already on the weekly interval. So we are in the lower trend here right now. So yeah, nothing really gives any like clarity for the upside. Proper one only about 184 is what I would say. Otherwise no, we'll get to like 150. My tools will also mark these levels all automatically for you. I didn't hand draw any of these levels. This is the beauty and convenience of the tools, that every important thing that you need to trade is right automatically put on for you on the charts. Okay, anyways, details are in the description of this video if you need access to these tools. All right, with that, I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.